Yeah, bro.
Hold on.
Let's see him. Let's see
All right.
him.
All right, 1 second. This is what I did in Peru. I'm gonna show you guys what I did in Peru that they made me then go back to security, and they still didn't find the coca leaves that I didn't even know I had. Just putting it out there, but I'll be right back.
You know he had it. He's a fucking mule. That's his God-given right. He's got to be able to exercise that white privilege. Yes. Me on the other hand.
This was how I was walking around the Peruvian airport.
No, you were not.
Yeah, and that's why they made me go back to security again. That's what I thought. I was like, this kid's just acting like an idiot.
And see, here's the thing. I see you walking around like that, and then we find some coca in your bags. I'm full setting that shit. You could tell me that's not mine. I don't know how that got there. I forgot how that got there. And just by the virtue of you running around looking like I don't know, like an insect.
Maybe I'll put them on. Maybe I'll wear two sunglasses to the playground,
bro.
What?
I'd be like, you're high on something, bro. It might be these coca leaves.
It might be, but maybe I'll wear this. I'll get this look going for the playground this weekend. This is what I'll do.
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I'm not gonna wear 2 pairs of sunglasses.
I mean, it'd be a great conversation starter. She's gonna be like, why are you wearing 2 shades of glasses?
It's like maybe I'll wear the pearls too. 2 pairs of sunglasses, 2 pearls, 2 watches.
Yeah.
Just let it fly.
Yeah. And if she asks why, you just say you have a personality disorder.
I do.
Yeah. History Channel locked up abroad.
18% in the port today. Stock banger, you fucking animal.
Jesus.
God, bro.
Jesus. Stock banger. Is that using the
That's ridiculous, bro.
I think he's using the method.
There you go. Guys, also make sure that you guys are hitting the like button on these streams over here. This is the new streaming channel that I'm going to start streaming on this one on Monday. So get ready for that, guys. All the new people that came over, welcome. Hello. Oh, we got like 100 new subs from that. There we go.
Oh, dope. They play EDM in the playground. You got your pink shorts and white vest to go with that getup.
They play it 2 for 2 on NVIDIA today with Tor and a boy. Yeah, I made 1 day trade today, nailed like 2.2% on my account, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. No thanks. I'm
done.
Give me my playground money and I'll run away.
Yep. I have some longer term swings here, just chilling. But yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day.
Let's see. Also, you guys, I did post this one on TikTok just now. I've got some funny shit coming out for you guys. We are going to go wild with the shorts. It'll be on YouTube later today, but we're going to have some fun.
All right. Nicky Ricky, I hope you're on vacation. You got 1% to start drinking? Or maybe you are in Europe?
Nah, I think he's just YOLOing it. He's just saying, fuck it. I'm up for the day. I'm done. Not gonna trade anymore. Starts drinking.
Damn. Tabasco Dave, where the fuck you been?
He's going to the accountants, I think, now.
And he called it 3 for 3 on the spy. This spy is just murder. She's on her period.
We knew it was coming too.
We
knew it was coming.
Yeah. We were looking for it yesterday, but it happened today. Right?
Yeah.
And I love this. Right? Again, guys, we talk about this in the master class.
Oh, it's coming right to the cuck zone that we called this morning. 410. That's the cuck zone.
Woo!
Thank you.
This is wild. And this here's where retail gets hurt.
Yeah, because you know what they do? These dumbasses are like, oh my God, it's down. I'm going to buy more puts. You want to know where you could have bought puts? Gabe, throw this fucker on the 3-minute real quick. Look at this. Look at this on the 3-minute team. It's a fucking time. Uh-oh. Did Gabe short circuit?
No.
Oh,
no, I'm here.
Can you throw that on the 3-minute?
It is on the 3-minute.
It's on the 1.
No, it's on the 3. Ooh, I think I did short circuit.
Yeah, I think you might have.
1 second.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, no, that's still 1 minute.
Okay.
Well, you guys can see it. If you're looking at it on the 3 minute with thigh gap, it goes dark at 9:54, light at 9:57. Top tick. There you go. The 3 minute entry in SPY is nasty. Yeah. Thigh gap for the win, guys. You guys could have just made your whole next fucking year on that SPY trade.
Yeah.
From 415 to 410, a $5 move on the SPY. Jesus.
Not bad. Let's see.
You felt lonely this morning? Didn't get the alert? Well, make sure that you guys have notifications turned on for the channel, bro.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. That's death. Hey, so you guys can hear me, but you can't see me, correct?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and hit. I'm going to hit refresh here. And we're going to reload.
Dude, winning loser up 12.7%. That's disgusting. That is just dirty.
Hey, you can hear me, but you can't see me.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. The John Cena settings. You scout that move on the SPY, played the levels down on separate trades. Nice, Dave.
Wild. Okay. Hey guys, I guess I'm just chilling here. STB, lead the way.
I guess we're gonna have to. Well, not really much is going on. We could have a little bit of fun over here, but again, guys, you guys all know how nasty the thigh gap stuff is and what we're providing you guys in Master. We have, oh my God, Gabe, we've got some dirty shit to go over for the Masterclass on Sunday. That's gonna be we might have lost him.
No.
Oh,
no,
he's
I'm
there.
Here.
We got the Streamlabs logo now, though, so I feel like that's a good sign. Moving in the right
direction.
Yeah.
There you go. It should work. It should work. Here we go.
There we go.
All right, let's talk about Sunday. Exciting
Sunday's
stuff.
Gonna be great, guys. We're gonna go over. So there's a way to actually guide yourself into the 3-minute traffic light if things are moving a little bit too aggressively, so you can still catch the move. It has to do with some of the different time frames. I've showed you guys how to do this a few times, but we'll break it down even more. Also, for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet, there's a new channel in the Discord called Gabe's Laboratory. It's fucking cool. So not only do you guys get to learn from Gabe in trading, but he'll be telling you guys all his tips and tricks from over the years that he's picked up just in life, business in general. Again, you have somebody sitting here that's a multi-millionaire. Take advantage. He has a lot of answers for you guys that you guys want to know. You guys have an unbelievable resource here that nobody else has.
But can someone help me connect my printer to Wi-Fi? I'm kidding. I never seem to have the answer to that shit. Like, oh God.
That one's the hard one. I have to print some shit out today, and I'm like, ugh. I had to print a lot of shit out today. I had to do taxes, mail some checks in. That's gonna be not fun.
Oh man, taxes and checks. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
I have to give them a lot of money.
Jeez Louise. Great. I think we have the lines connected. Randy said he wanted to call today.
Randy, let's do it, buddy.
Oh, dude, these AMD swings are already looking delicious.
I bet they are.
Oh, yes, they are.
Well, there it goes a little bit.
Oh, it's looking delicious.
I got out of my Qualcomms today. I had a nice little base hit gain. That was pretty nice. I think I was I hit the deltas for like, what, 26? I think I got a screenshot of the map. Let me look. What were the deltas that I had? Deltas were 25.49%. Bing! Easy money, bro. Traffic lights for the win. Oh, Randy, the number is 978-545-1348.
Yes. And we're getting Randy on the line here.
Let's do it.
Let's get the the chart back up. Let's see.
Here we go.
What's going on, Randy?
What's up, fellas?
How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Good. So, man, I've been struggling a lot. I think it's me.
Usually is.
I mean, you can see the traffic lights. They do print. I've had a couple people. I posted in the master class. I've had a couple people reach out to me. It's having pretty much the exact same problems as I am. So I'm hoping this will help a few other people.
That's what we're here for.
If you want to pick a random, pardon me?
I said, that's what we're here for.
If you want to pick a random ticker and a random day, I'll go to it and I'll kind of tell you what I would do and how I would end red on the day.
Yeah, I think I mean I just want to know like how you're approaching the market because we're all like I feel like we're all have the same alerts, we're all looking at the same context, but something's going wrong. So I mean we could pick yesterday, but do you have an example of like how this is happening? It's like it's hard for us to know because we still don't know the issue.
Let me see here. I'm gonna look at SPY today.
Okay.
Do that on the 1 minute chart.
Okay.
You said where? One?
Yeah, the SPY on the 1 minute. So that
Yep,
could
1
be
minute.
the first issue. It could potentially be the first issue, but let's see. Let's keep going.
Oh, this is happening. All right, watch this, guys. Watch this. Okay, let me switch this.
I don't like.
All right.
Okay. I don't like trading before 10. So me, I usually wait till 10 o'clock. So let's see here. So at 10:06, we got the light down. Yep. I wouldn't have traded that. I didn't trade it. I just watched it. For number one, it's above the 200 for buys to cause above it, and there was never it didn't retrace to the 13. So I wouldn't have taken that. Yeah, I could have waited to get down here when it broke the 200, and I could have got in, but then we got a level right there at 413.01. Mm-hmm. So a big problem of mine is when I jump in, and there's always a level right there, like always. So see, I jumped in there when that broke the 200. I'm getting in, see, come back up.
You would never, Randy, you would never get in there.
Okay, so let me quickly break this down for you. So let me see if the main chart has the 24 EMA.
Yeah. Well,
you
Randy,
do have the 24 EMA.
Here's the first thing there, Randy. Well, if it's already made a, let's see, $1.50-ish move, the trade's over. Even if it's breaking the 200, retesting it, trade's over. Right. So that trade right there, since it's so far extended from the 200 EMA, it would make sense to play it back down to the 48 or back down to the 200 in that case. In general, the reason why that 200 EMA rule is there is because most of the time price isn't going to extend like that away from the 200. In instances like that, it does make sense to trade it because it's just so far extended and cooked. But what I don't want you to do is see price being that extended, waiting for it to fall, then trying to enter, because what that is a chase. It's not actually entering at the best risk reward spot. That's a chase there.
Okay.
Correct. I
wouldn't have gotten so Randy. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna reel you in really quick. First off, if you're struggling, you shouldn't be on the 1 minute. You should be playing the 3 of the 5. That's number one.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been watching, Bob. I've been playing the 3 the last couple of weeks. A lot more than the 1. I won't go to the 5. I feel the 1 is too fast. The 5, I lose a lot more on the 5. The 3 minute is about right. My big issue with the 3 minute is I always want to retrace to the 13.
Okay,
a lot of times it just don't happen.
Okay, so let me help you out here. right? On a 3 minute, is a couple of things you need to be able to do here, right? On the 3 minute. So we have a traffic light at 10:12. Well, first off, you know what? Let's go to the 1 minute. I'm going to explain how you would have played this on the 1 minute. Then I'm going to show you how the 3 minute would have been just so much smoother for you. Okay. So
Okay.
here we go. You have a traffic light on the 1 minute right here, right? Obviously, you're waiting for a retracement. You don't get it. You don't get the retracement,
Correct.
right? And this is where we
Yep.
have, this is why we say you use your EMAs as levels as well, because you could literally, well, you should have used the 48 here as your risk, right? So you come down, you break down again, you're breaking through, the 48 now becomes your risk, right? You then go ahead, you see it's coming down, coming down, coming down. It breaks to 200. At that point, the 200 becomes your risk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then again, you see it consolidating, consolidating, consolidating. Look where that 200 leads you. It leads you, it's an intersecting point on the 13 where this candle actually hits. You get a like a backwards, well, you get an L here, right? It's almost an L. The thing is that you don't have, okay, we say establish, use the 13 as your risk, but we also have introduced to you the 24 and the 48. And it's not just the 13. You can use all of the EMAs as your risk. Okay. Every EMA can be used as your risk. So on the 1 minute, this plays out fairly well if you were establishing risk at every level, right? In fact, even when you establish the 200 as your risk, you never get a retest. You never break above. And then we have a continuance, right? And then let me just show you proof of concept here on the 1 minute, guys. Everybody's watching. Look how the 24 literally acts as the risk if you are going to thigh gap it. Now that's an older strategy that we talked about that happens on the 1 minute. But you can use the 13, 48, and 24 as your risk as you're entering a trade to the upside or the downside. Now, here we go to the 3 minute.
The 3 minute was a pure thigh gap trade off the level. It was a textbook thigh gap trade off the level.
Yeah, but the thing is like thigh gap's not going to help him if he doesn't understand the basics of what he doesn't understand what he's looking at.
Sure.
Right.
I do, but I don't. Like, I get it. I used to put some calls and a big problem I have is looking at the 3 minute right now. That light at 10:12. I wouldn't have taken that.
Why not?
We're biased to put. Well, we're biased to put. And here's my big problem: is the MACD. My blue line is above the orange, and we're told. You know, I've watched the curriculum video numerous times. And I've heard you say you want the blue line for calls puts, you want the blue line above and below. And I see mine right here at 10:12. My blue line is above the orange, so I'm not taking it.
Randy,
okay,
here's what you're doing.
This is also a problem of relying on one indicator to give you context as to what's going on, right? You're looking at one indicator to make a judgment on, although you do have thigh gap and you have RSI, basically confirming what price action is telling you. Also, what else do you see? You see the EMAs telling you the same story. Also, what else do you see? You can use larger time frames to confirm the trends as well, right? You also have the 5. That's why we have the genie here. It's telling you, like, hey, you know, it's go time, it's red. The thing here is, okay, you could have waited on this traffic light on the 3, right? And you would have waited for a retrace, correct? You didn't get it on this candle. But by this candle, MACD and the signal line had already crossed, and you're building some red here on the histogram, which now means all of your indicators are now in alignment, which could give you some confidence that you are going to establish this level at 413.47 as your risk. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you're bringing you're going to go ahead and start protecting profits as it starts coming down. And we could go ahead and look at the 3-minute here, and you could see if you established the 24 as your risk on this play, it never broke. It would have
Made money.
kept you in the
Yep.
play the whole entire way. So again,
Okay.
it's more of like understanding everything you're looking at. Don't rely solely
Mhm.
on one indicator. Make sure all of them have confluence and they're telling you essentially the same thing. Where you have a high probable setup, you have an established level where your risk is set, and then just go for gold. That's it, right?
Okay.
Your risk
So
becomes your level. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so are we better off, like in this case here, because this happens quite often? So get it that the light was at 10:12. Is the safer bet waiting till like 10:18 to get in? Because that time
The light is not
RSI,
actually confirming at
RSI is good.
10:12, Randy. The light's confirming on the 10:15 candle because you have to wait for the candle close. The second thing that I heard you do is
Correct.
something that I've talked about a little bit. You're
I
thinking
wait
too
till
much in
candle close, yeah.
specifics and less in less in generalities. You need to be thinking more in generalities. Like your comment on the MACD, yeah, ideally you want the MACD to be crossing to the downside too, but we're not using the MACD as our entry. What MACD is an indication of momentum. So when you see those light bars on the histogram, it's sort of similar to thigh gap when you're saying, okay, what is the momentum actually showing us? Well, in this case, it's losing its bullish momentum. So what you're seeing on the chart here, break of the RSI's moving average, MACD losing its momentum, it doesn't have to be those specific things every single time you're trying to enter a trade. You're looking for the overall trend or the overall general sense of the move because you're never going to see the exact same thing every single time. There's going to be similarities, but that's why I say, like, and I didn't want to give you guys any thigh gap numbers because I didn't want that situation to happen where you're saying, well, it wasn't this number, so then the trade's not good. That's not necessarily the
Mhm.
case. Like what Gabe is saying too about your risk. So there's a bunch of different entries on this trade. There's the textbook thigh gap on the 3-minute where you use day high as your risk. Perfect. That is perfectly fine. You have that level up there. That's great. You have the 1-minute where you're essentially using, what was it, the 48 or the 13 is your risk. And on the 3-minute here, you're using that 48 as your risk. So the risk is essentially the same every single time at each given entry point. Now, on a day like today, you could have caught that trend in any given way. Now, on some different days, maybe that trend's going to be a little bit more short-lived. That's why I like thigh gap so much because the risk to reward is absolutely insane. But when you look at the chart like this, you have to take what we're giving you and apply it in a general sense. You can't say this is exactly what I need to see on every single trade, or else it's not golden.
Okay, so a problem with me, and I know it carries over into trading. There's no gray area. Everything is black and white, and then that's just me. So when I look at this, it's okay. Everything is this or it's not, and there's just no gray area. So when I see everything's not lining up, I'm not taking it.
Okay.
Well, gray area.
In this, okay, I don't blame you. I honestly don't. Right. You're very much black and white. I'm binary as well, right? But I think your definitions of the indicators are what's keeping you from being able to use them properly, right? So you're looking definitively for a cross as opposed to going ahead and being able to, say, oh yeah, we are losing momentum because that's how you're using MACD.
Correct.
Oh, we are losing momentum.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, RSI is below 50. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Thigh gap is, printing yellow. You have to go ahead and create a context for everything that's happening. Excuse me. And layer it upon each other, right? That way, you have a high probability setup. And then it's time to take the trade. And you can see by the time MACD crosses and confirms what you want to see, you have a level of risk already established right here, right off of the 48 here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes, STB, right? A paralysis by overanalysis. That's
Yeah.
also what's happening here.
That's essentially what it is.
Yep. It is.
You don't
Right.
want to really overanalyze it. Like, so here's a very, very simple way to look at what happened today. Market opens up, it's screaming to the upside. It starts to consolidate there. Well, it's losing buying pressure. You can see the MACD losing it. You can see thigh gap. It's probably coming down. Simple as that.
Right. I would also say, I don't want to throw you out to the wolves yet, but I think, this is where sometimes just going back into a paper trading account and trading shares, not options, right, will help you understand the mechanics.
I agree.
Right? You have to understand the mechanics, because when you understand the mechanics, then you're going to be able to control your emotions better. Okay. And I
why
think,
shares not options?
They move a
Why
lot
shares
slower.
not options?
They move a lot slower. So you have way less risk on the table.
Yes.
Okay. You kind of get used to holding a little bit longer.
And not seeing crazy price fluctuations and getting your emotions involved. It really is one of the best ways to take a lot of the emotions out of the trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
But paper trade first. We're not saying jump into shares right now. What we're saying is to paper trade first, so you understand the mechanics, so you can get the repetition. Because what's happening here is the minute you enter or you get into a losing trade, or you fuck around and find out, or you don't know why you entered and you don't know why you exit, you know what? You haven't learned nothing. So then the next trade you take, how do you take it? You know what I mean? So you're sort of kind of like just, throwing a piece of wet paper at a wall and saying, okay, well, I know this is 1348, generally, but I'm just gonna see what sticks here. And you can't do that, right? It's allow yourself paper trading for the repetition, right? And then we start dealing with your emotions. Because right now your emotions are keeping you from having the repetitions.
Absolutely. Another issue that I have is, say I did get in that 3-minute light, my profit would have been very small. And I think I'm not looking at the indicators when I'm in a trade, because I take profits. Now, I can get in good trades. I can get in them every day, but I take profit at that first level. So my profits are so small, one loss can wipe away days of profits.
You don't have to take all your profits there, Randy. That's why the stop loss strategy is there.
Yeah.
You scale out at that first level, and then you're good to go. Like when I'm playing with thigh gap, I'm scaling out on the move back to the 13 every single time. Yeah. So and the other thing that this is going to help you with, shares. Because you're able to wait out the move a little bit. Options are going to move all over the place. What time to expiration are you playing?
Yeah. 1 to 2 days out.
I think for you, if you're struggling, there's no reason why you need to be doing that.
No, none.
Okay.
None. You know what? I'm doing a video. You're really going to enjoy it. It's going to relieve the emotional aspect of the trade. But STV, 1 to 2 days out. Jesus Christ.
Those
right.
They
So
move.
what? All right, Randy. Can I ask you why the sense of urgency? I just want to know. Like,
there's not one. No, there's not one.
There's no sense of urgency.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't got to pay my bills with this. There's not one.
Okay. So there's no sense of urgency. You just really. Oh, okay.
I think you have the right setup for success. Like you do. You know what you're doing. It's just you're thinking too much. Like what Gabe and I say, you're getting in your own way. You're trying to analyze it too much, and the extra, like when I'm analyzing a chart right as I'm about to enter the trade, my analysis is done in 10 seconds or less, because the additional time that I'm going to analyze it with is not going to give me more money. It's very like how you said, it's black and white, but there's the gray area where it's like, okay, the gray area is the trade actually going to work, but the entry is pretty black and white. Does it make sense or does it not?
Yeah.
Where's the risk reward?
Correct.
Exactly. Randy, are you a fan of football at all?
No, I'm not.
Any pro sports?
Hockey or baseball now and then, but I'm not big on sports.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to just make this analogy here. College football, SGB. College football, the speed is slow. It's slower than the speed in the NFL, right?
I mean, you could do like racing too. I think a better analogy would be racing.
Racing as well.
Racing,
okay.
They're not going to be going as fast as F1.
No, you're not, right? So I think what you need to do is give yourself a slower environment. Go to the minor leagues. Right now, you're trying to play Major League Baseball right now. I need you to go back into the farm system. Give yourself longer expiration, right?
Okay.
Play with shares. Get off the 1 minute, right?
Okay. Stick to the 3.
Your struggle is so the 1 minute so fast that if you hesitate, you just lost.
You're done. Yep.
Right.
Yep. I found that out.
So slow it down. 3 minute, the 5 minutes, slow it down. Okay. And give yourself the repetition with paper trading to let the mechanics happen. Once the mechanics happen, then the next step is dealing with your emotions. And dealing with your emotions, there's no fucking way anybody's dealing with emotions on a 1 minute, unless you've had some time.
It's hard.
Or hard to hold expiration with tiny size.
Yeah. I mean, I've been at this game for a while, and even sometimes the 1 minute freaks me out. It's supposed to.
I pretty much live on the 3. I pretty much live on the 3.
You pretty much.
I can trade the 1. I just like the way the 3 looks better.
Yeah. So here's a fun fact that none of you guys. I've always been cautious in saying this, because I don't want you guys doing crazy shit. But the guys who are scalping the 1 minute, they're going in hundreds of thousands at a time, because they just need that 3% and they're done.
They just go bing, done.
That makes sense.
Done.
Right? So, it's a different game on the 1 minute. You're playing with much larger sizes on the 1 minute, right? And so we tell you play small because we got to protect you from yourselves. None of you guys have the experience under your belt to play that way. No one. Hell, not even myself. I wouldn't allow myself to play that way. So slow it down. Slow it down. Keep your position sizes small. Slow it down. That's it.
I can do that.
Right.
I can do it. I'll paper trade for shares for a week or two, and I'll check back in. And
I think that would be smart. I think that would be very smart.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. I'll do whatever you guys say to do. To try.
Keep a journal, please.
Yep. Yeah, I got one. I haven't been. I got one. I just haven't been using it. When you're losing here, and you're losing more than you're making, it gets discouraging.
No. That's that.
It's like I know what I'm doing.
You don't. You don't know what you're doing. That's the thing. Even when you're losing,
I know I'm the.
Hold on. Listen to me. When you're losing, jot those trades down, right? And learn from them. There is gold to be found in your losing trades. There is gold in being discouraged. Because when you're discouraged, it makes you uncomfortable. And when you're uncomfortable, it's going to force you to grow. And when it forces you to grow, it forces you to take the step back. And when you take a step back, that's when the clarity, the fog removes itself. Right now, you're getting in your own way and you're smothering yourself and you're not allowing yourself to be honest with yourself. So that's why you have a journal. The minute that pencil goes to paper, you now start holding yourself accountable and you start seeing things differently. This is why journaling is it is so important.
I'll start filling it out.
Please do. Please do.
For sure.
I'm telling, journaling will save your trading career.
It will.
It will.
100%.
5,000%.
Okay. I do it. I'll do everything you guys told me to do. So I'll give it a week or two, and I'll call back in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, Randy.
Awesome. I want to. I might get a little emotional here for a minute, so I apologize if I do. I joined this Discord back about a month after you guys had made it. And I told Gabe one day, I don't know if you've seen it, you help out more than just with money. It's not all about money. My why. Just before I joined this Discord, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. He's dying.
Yeah.
A couple weeks after that, my nephew was stabbed 28 times in front of his 5-year-old daughter. Of course, he died. A couple weeks after that, my uncle was found deceased. About a month after that, my dog started having seizures. People that talk to me, I love my dog. I love my dog more than I do my kids. So my why, my nephew, I'd love to take my dad somewhere and do something with him one more time. If it happens, awesome. If it don't, it is what it is. But my why, my nephew, he worked for me. If I needed him, he was always here. He'd drop what he was doing. My why is his daughter. My way to pay him back.
Okay.
Make sure that she's taken care of for life.
All right.
And that's my why.
So
this Discord, when you started this Discord, I took time and learning and watching, and it gave me time. Time for my mind I had other stuff to think about. And not just stuck on this happened. And I appreciate this Discord for that time. So thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you for sharing, Randy.
Randy, from one man to another, I'll tell you, guys, this is the human condition that we talk about, right? We're all here for one another, lean on one another in this situation. And so, Randy, I'm gonna say I'm super sorry for that, right? I'm super sorry for that. And your why is noble and your why is beautiful, right?
Thank you.
I'm a little worried though, right? Because PTSD is a very real thing, and I've been through it. I've been through it. It's a very real thing, and sometimes you have to allow yourself just a break, bro. Like, give yourself a fucking break. Your why is your why, and nobody's gonna take that. Yeah, nobody's gonna take that away from you, right?
I still do.
Okay,
that's right.
Nobody's gonna take that away from you. Your why is your why, But now you're gonna have to allow yourself to heal. I think that is also a big thing, because what you're doing is you're putting undue pressure on yourself and just duress, and then it affects your performance, right?
Absolutely does.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
It affects your performance. And so, hearing you being emotional, I feel it. I feel it, I had a conversation yesterday with somebody and I said, the reason why I am the way I am, right? And I'm hard on you guys, very, 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 and I want you to have thick skin is because if you can't deal with me, you're not going to be able to deal with the market because the market
Yep.
it just does not care. So if I
Mm-hmm.
hurt you emotionally, good, because that's practice for just the volatility that your emotions are going to have when you're playing with the big boys with this kind of money, right? And so, but I would
Mm-hmm.
also say because of that, right? And knowing that you need to put yourself in a better mindset, right? I think take that step back. You said he did. Just change your energies, man. No, like change your perspectives now. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
give yourself that time to be, I guess hopeful, optimistic, just relieving yourself of that pressure because no one deserves to have that type of pressure on their back.
Mhm.
No one, right?
It's hard. It's
I,
very
I,
hard.
I, I damn, I know it. Trust me, right? You need to. I need you to give yourself like a day or two, man. Do something you fucking absolutely love, bro, and treat
I am this
yourself.
weekend.
What you doing this weekend?
I'm very big on deer hunting. I love deer hunting. My dad and we bought our property 2020, I think it was.
Okay.
1.5 bought it together, and we had a spot cleared, planted a food plot. I bought a tractor. We go out, we cut trails for the deer, and put a lot of work into it. And that's my hobby. I just love deer hunting. So I
Is
spend a lot of time out there in the summertime.
yeah. So all right. That's your happy place, right?
That's my happy place.
All right.
Yep.
Does your happy place happen to have Wi-Fi?
No, it don't. My phone. Yeah, I can use my phone.
You can use your phone. Why don't you put yourself in happy place environments before you start trading? That's just my recommendation.
Yeah.
Think
Well,
about that.
it's like an hour away.
Well
Getting
then.
up, driving there every morning. You know.
All right.
I mean, it's not saying
Then
it's not
find yourself a
possible.
$5 hooker and make her your happy place, bro, and just make sure she's like right underneath the desk at all times. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding.
I don't think I want one of $5 one's going to give me.
The point is, man,
You gotta
it's
start
like
somewhere. Get the trades going. And
Hey, I'm in Flint. I'm in Flint, Michigan. You don't want the ones around here. Trust me.
Yeah.
They've been drinking brown water and
That
fucking
can't be
who
good.
knows.
But Randy, what I would say is try and I would say I think for you personally right now, definitely slowing it down and going to shares is going to help you a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like we like to talk about a lot. Most of what people do is trying to trade to replace their income or to buy something, and they try to want the money now. Your why is completely different. Why you might be struggling. It's a completely bigger and I would say a deeper issue. Trading with that kind of emotional pressure on yourself, and it may not even be pressure. You might even just be thinking, I don't know what your situation's like, but if you want to make sure that your family's taken care of, that's a big pressure, man. You're not going to do it in the day. It's going to take many years for that to happen. I think you were there in the midweek masterclass this week where we talked about those little psychological tips and tricks. I think those will help you out a whole lot too.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely slow it down, man.
Slow it down.
Okay.
And don't forget to reward yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very important.
Okay.
Don't overindulge. Just reward yourself. All right. Listen, man. Listen. Like I have this complex. I'm telling you from experience, right? You're running around this world like trying to be Superman and trying to fucking save the world, but then who saved Superman? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it to yourself. All right. Just stay focused, stay the path, keep yourself in a happy place mentality, and give yourself the time to really learn the mechanics, to deal with the emotional aspect of it, and everything else becomes consequence. Everything else is consequence of the the positivity and just positive environments that you're going to start putting yourself in starting today, right? Where your why will manifest
I try
itself.
to stay positive, but I try to stay positive, but there's not a lot of positive shit around me, to be honest.
All right, then you know what you do. You know what you do. All right. If there ain't positive shit around you, then you need to change your environment. That's why I said, where's your happy place? Right. You need to change your environment. Like, because we can't always fall back into, oh, there's so much negative shit going around me that, I can't succeed. That's a very victim-like mentality. Right.
Mhm.
And it sounds like to me, you're here to persevere, right? And you're here to preserve, right? And so give yourself that fucking fighting chance, bro. Otherwise, there's nothing, not this community, nothing in this world is gonna be able to help you until you help yourself. Okay.
Correct. I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you too, man.
We appreciate you sharing, Randy.
Hey, I'll do what you guys said, like I said it, and I'll check back in probably about 2 weeks.
I would say call in whenever you want. I mean, that's if you're struggling with something at any day, the lines are always open on the midday stream. You can call in whenever if you're struggling with something.
Okay. Well, let me give this a shot, and try to find a gray area. Not make everything so black and white, and paper trade, and see how I go with that.
Let's do it.
All right, man.
Oh, awesome. Hey, you guys have a good weekend. Thanks again for letting me call in and taking my call.
No problem.
Be safe. Stay out of the sun.
No.
Oh, man.
Hey, thanks again, guys. I'll talk to you in a week or two.
All right. Talk to you soon.
See you, Randy.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, man. It's pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We're done here.
Peace.
Peace.